Focusing on desserts on Pinterest is a really good idea. In this video, I'm going to show you how desserts, simple desserts like chocolate cakes, chocolate muffins, blueberry muffins, I want to show you that this stuff can actually make you money. In my opinion, it's one of the best evergreen sub-niches in the food space, especially if you are using AI to scale content. These recipes are not complicated to create, they look great visually, and the click potential here is actually crazy. I've tested it on my sites and I can confirm that this sub-niche works. So if you're looking for something scalable and proven, then this is worth paying attention to. But before I start, very quickly I want to invite you to my private community called Pin Lions. If you are new on my channel, my name is Dave and I run multiple sites that get traffic from Pinterest. Inside of the community, you can get access to everything that I know so far about this platform. You can learn how to actually start getting traffic. You can get access to tools that I'm using on a daily basis that I created myself. So it's definitely the place to be if you want to learn more about this whole business model. On top of that, you can connect with me directly and with 180 people inside of the community. We have people from all around the world, so it's a great place to be in if you just want to grow. If it makes sense to you, you can check out the link in the description, you can watch the video here, and who knows, maybe you will decide that Pin Lions is the right fit for you. For now, let's go back to the video you came here to watch. First, I want to talk about the keyword potential here. As you can see, easy desserts, 600k searches, Thanksgiving desserts, Christmas desserts, Easter desserts, healthy desserts, summer, strawberry, gluten-free, 4th of July, so many different types of desserts that you can focus on, and this is just the top of the page, and of course there are hundreds of pages here. So honestly, for each category that you see here on the first page, you can literally create like 50 different articles of different types of desserts, which means that the amount of content that you can actually create in that sub-niche is just insane. And I just want to say that desserts work incredibly well on Pinterest because the platform is very visual, right? So good looking food stops the scrolling, and desserts do that naturally. People also love sweet things and they tend to save and click on dessert content more than on many other recipes. Especially if something looks good, then they will just save the pin, maybe not for today but for a few days later, and they will come back to that pin, and it's actually a good signal for Pinterest because the platform notices that people actually come back to your pins. Out of my experience, simple and quick desserts work very well on Pinterest because they just feel achievable, right? So the average user is not trying to find something very difficult to make or complex. They just want to find something that they can realistically try. So of course you can do some research on pin clicks if you want, but like I said before, there are so many different keywords that you can target. Fruit desserts, low calorie desserts, high protein desserts, vegan desserts, frozen desserts, so many different keywords to target. And you know, you don't have to cover everything at once. You can pick just one angle and go deep. You can create 100 fruit desserts first, then you can expand and add some low calorie desserts. So that makes desserts perfect for content clustering and long-term growth. On top of that, dessert content is also very easy to scale with AI because a lot of these recipes are very simple. You are not dealing with some complicated techniques or very specific rare ingredients most of the time. As long as you are using high quality language models, I'm using ChatGPT 5 most of the time, or Claude, then if you use that stuff, you won't see any hallucinations of ingredients or steps, so the recipes will be actually high quality. In the past, a lot of language models used to just give you wrong information, but right now it's all just much better. So you know, if you use the right tools, you can actually create a lot of these recipes very fast. Personally, I use the WordPress plugin and the app, which are available inside of my community. I created these tools and the quality of content is just awesome. Here's an example of an article from my site, And I just want to say that it's super important to use recipe cards. Recipe cards massively improve user experience, in my opinion, because people can quickly scan and save and print out the recipe. And that means that they will spend more time on your site, which is just super important. That's a good signal for Pinterest because it just shows real engagement. And if people click and immediately go back to Pinterest, that usually means something is wrong with the content, and that can actually hurt your reach. But like I said before, all of the stuff that you see here was created with one click. So high quality text, the recipe card, all of these images, all of that stuff was created literally automatically. Another thing that works great in the dessert niche is listicles. Examples like 15 vegan desserts to try or 10 easy no-bake desserts can definitely work on that platform. Of course, creating this kind of listicles is gonna take a little bit more time because you will have to create all of these images if you are doing things manually. I mean, if you are using the tools from my community, then you can do it with one click. That being said, doing it manually can work too. It's just gonna take a little bit more time. I just want to say that listicles are definitely a good idea when it comes to desserts. And no matter what tools you are using to create content, you need to make sure that the quality of your images is actually very good because it matters more than you can imagine. The images have to be very realistic. So if I were you, I would use either Seedream 4.5 to create images or Ideogram. These two AI image models, in my opinion, are the best when it comes to creating images of food. And I also want to say that desserts also open the door to additional monetization beyond ads. You can create printable recipe books focused only on desserts and you can sell them directly on your site. I personally promote a dessert related ebook. It's like 30 printable recipes of no-bake desserts. And while it doesn't make thousands of dollars per month, it consistently adds to my income. So it's always a good idea to create stuff like that if you have an AI food blog. And of course, you can have a few different digital products to sell on your site. You can sell no-bake desserts, vegan desserts, quick desserts, 5-minute desserts. Honestly, the opportunities are just endless. You can also focus on promoting specific kitchen equipment that can just help you make these desserts. People are going to buy it as well. And in the end, it's not only about making money with ads, but also with digital products and affiliate marketing. So you are basically making the most out of it. The main takeaway I want you to get from this video is that desserts are one of the most beginner-friendly and scalable niches you can actually try on Pinterest. They are evergreen, visually strong, and easy to produce with AI, and very flexible when it comes to monetization. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You can literally start a simple WordPress blog. You can create a bunch of articles, like 50 articles, 50 different desserts, and then you can start pinning like 7 pins per day. Do it for a few weeks and you will notice that some people actually click on these pins and they save these pins, which means that you can actually scale that site further. Then you just have to add more articles, create more pins, and with time you will be getting thousands of clicks every single day. Of course, you can't expect spectacular results after 1 month or 2 months, but if you do it for long enough and if you decide to stick to it, honestly, it's definitely possible to make money with Pinterest. For those who want to join the growing community of Pinterest marketers and niche site owners, the link is in the description. You can just watch the video here and who knows, maybe you'll decide that this community is for you. I just want to show you that we have people from all around the world, lots of countries from Europe, Poland, Germany, France, Spain, UK, Romania, Italy, some African countries as well, South Asian countries as well, and of course a lot of people from the United States and Canada too. So no matter where you live, there is a chance that someone from your country is already inside of the community and you can actually make some cool friends who are doing Pinterest on a daily basis. It's all inside of the community. So that's pretty much it for today. Definitely focus on desserts if you are targeting the AI food niche. Hopefully that video was helpful, and of course I will see you in the next one. See you next time.